In this video, we are going to take a look at making any kind of document that you place on your website accessible for users, including anything within the Microsoft Office family and even Adobe PDFs. So you see that I have Microsoft Word open here. The first thing that I want to do is go in here and insert a picture. And you know that anytime that you insert a picture online on your website, you need to provide alternative text, because when a user is using a screen reader and it comes across that image, it's going to pick up the alternative text that you have entered and read that back to the user. And if there is no alternative text in there, it's of course not going to read anything back. So it's the same principle for when you're inserting images in documents. You see I've inserted a picture here. To get to the alternative text area for a picture, there you can click right here on this little format shape. There's a couple different ways you can get here. This is just one of them. And then over here, this little area opens up and you can click on Layout and Properties. And you see right here that there is an alternative text area, and you can put in a title and a description of what that image is in that document. So that's a recommendation that we are making to you as well. Another thing to take into consideration is if you have any kind of tables inserted anywhere, you can also add alternative text to those tables. So you see I just inserted a table. If I right click and click on Table Properties here, and it's already selected because I was already in this earlier, but you see right here that there is an alternative text tab, and if you click on that, there's also an area for a title and a description. This down here gives you an idea of what you should probably put in the description. So again, that's images and tables. You can add alternative text to both to make it easier for users. Before you save a document or publish it or upload it to your website, another tool that is built into any kind of Microsoft Office product is the Inspect tool. So if we go over here to File and we click on Check for Issues right here, there is a check accessibility option that will pick up those things, such as if you don't have alternative text on pictures. So if we click on this right here, you see right here that it comes up and it tells us, it's missing alternative text for this picture too. And if you click on it, it selects the picture. You're missing alternative text for the table. And then it's give us warnings for blank rows and columns in the table down here. So this is a very good tool. It walks you through on how to fix it, and it gives you the same steps. So that's a great tool to use. That is also, like I said, if you go to the Info tab, it is also in Microsoft PowerPoint, and it is also in Microsoft Excel as well. Now, another thing that I want to show you that we usually recommend to school districts is that you save a PDF, or is that you save any kind of document as a PDF before you are going to place it on your website. That way nobody can make any changes to it. That's always been our recommendation. Now, anytime that you do that, and there is also accessibility tools within Adobe PDF documents, but the only thing that you have to do is just make sure that there is a checkbox checked whenever you are creating those PDFs. So I'm going to go over here to File. And you all might save PDFs a couple different ways. You might go to Save As, Browse, and then change this to PDF right here to the Save Type As. Or some of you might go over here to Export, Create PDF, click on the button, and again, it pulls up the same thing. It doesn't matter how you do it, it gets you to the same place. But when you do this, there is an Options area right here. And if you notice right here, there is a Document Structures tags for accessibility. You need to make sure that that area is checked before you create a PDF to make sure that it's going to pull all of those tags and stuff. So like those alternative text for the pictures and images, anything that you've done and have corrected with that Inspect tool with the Check Accessibility area, you need to make sure that's checked so it pulls all of that and puts it in that Adobe PDF document. That way, if somebody pulls up a document and uses a screen reader, it's going to say all of those same things in that PDF document just as it was a Microsoft Word document, except of course they can't change it. So you need to make sure that area is checked before you go in there and make any changes or actually save that document.